Have you guys ever wondered why so many of our friends have been smoking and drinking for decades and are still doing just fine? Or why the news always shows people who dropped out of school making bank? You might even scroll past videos of people rage quitting their jobs to start a business, making millions, and living the dream. But here's the reality check: the folks who got super sick from smoking literally cannot speak up because they are already gone. Most people without a degree or real skills are actually stuck grinding at the bottom and will never pop up on your feed. And all those entrepreneurs who failed and are drowning in debt are definitely not going to vlog their rock bottom moments for you. This mental illusion where you only see the wins and ignore the losses is scientifically called survivorship bias. It is a glitch in our brain system caused by how we filter info and take mental shortcuts. It was first discovered back in 1941 by a statistician named Abraham Wald. During World War II, the military was losing a ton of bombers, and after checking the returning planes, experts found the wings and tails shot up, so they all agreed to armor those spots. But Wald saw right through the data and blew everyone away by saying the parts that actually needed armor were the pristine engines and cockpits. Because the planes they were studying were the survivors, meaning taking hits in those other areas was not deadly since they still made it home. Meanwhile, the planes that took shots to the engine or cockpit had already crashed and never made it back to be counted. And that is how we got the term survivorship bias, where you only focus on the living and completely miss the dead. To break this down even better, back in 1996 a statistician named Sam Saunders dropped a seriously creepy thought experiment. Imagine if cigarettes were totally harmless, but 1 out of every 18,000 to 150 packs had a hidden bomb that blew up the second you lit it. If that were the case, we would see crazy explosion news and actual dead bodies every single day, making every smoker seriously rethink their habit. The wild thing is that this is basically what is happening right now in real life. Stats show that over 200,000 cigarettes are lit globally every second, and someone dies from smoking every 4 seconds. Except they do not go out with a bang, they just quietly slip away in a hospital bed. And it is not just health, this bias is super brutal in the publishing world too. Like, you guys only hear about Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter getting turned into blockbuster movies. But you do not realize that for every famous author out there are tons of writers who publish books that completely flop. And behind them are countless people who finish a manuscript but cannot even get a publisher to look at it. Plus, there is a massive crowd of wannabe authors whose drafts will literally never see the light of day. If you do the math, every single famous author is basically standing on the shoulders of a million silent failures whose stories you will never hear. So your brain gets tricked into thinking that getting famous by writing a book is totally doable. The main reason we fall for this trap is because our brains naturally hate uncertainty and are always trying to find a logical cause for everything. We end up confusing pure luck with actual talent and blame bad odds on personal mistakes. We absolutely love hyping up underdog stories while completely tuning out the losers who never made it. Throw in the algorithm shoving these crazy success stories in our faces all day, and it makes everyone feel like everybody is glowing up except them. Over time, that just builds up anxiety and makes you feel like a total failure. At the end of the day, this happens because our brains just suck at processing big data and seeing the full picture. While we cannot completely ditch survivorship bias, we can definitely fix this glitch in our logic.